in the heart of the African savanna. A solitary figure prowls, its muscles rippling beneath a coat of rosettes, each spot a testament to its stealth and power. But today, this leopard is not the epitome of grace and ferocity. It is a harrowing sight, a living canvas of suffering. The beauty of its form is marred by a grotesque wound, a gaping hole from which angry, buzzing bees emerge like a scene from a nightmare. This is not merely an injury. It is a horrifying testament to the intersection of nature's brutality and the delicate balance of life. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into a world where the predator becomes prey, not to another beast, but to a swarm of relentless insects. The leopard, once the apex predator, now finds itself at the mercy of a bee infestation, a situation that seems almost surreal. The bees, drawn to the warmth of the leopard's body and the scent of its blood, have made a hive of the wound, a grotesque home built from the very flesh of this magnificent creature. The buzzing sound fills the air, an ominous reminder of the chaos that ensues when nature's balance is disrupted. Each time the leopard moves, the pain radiates through its body, a reminder of its vulnerability. The bees, oblivious to the suffering they inflict, continue their work, their tiny bodies a stark contrast to the powerful feline they have claimed as their own. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, we uncover the science behind this bizarre phenomenon. The bees, specifically a species known for their aggressive nature, have found an ideal breeding ground in the leopard's wound. The warmth and moisture create a perfect environment for the queen to lay her eggs, leading to a rapid increase in the bee population. This infestation is not just a random occurrence. It is a reflection of the delicate balance of ecosystems. Insects often seek out wounds in larger animals, a natural behavior that aids in their survival. However, in this case, the leopard's injury has become a grotesque banquet for the bees, turning the circle of life into a macabre display of nature's cruelty. The infestation has severe consequences for the leopard. The constant buzzing and stinging create a state of distress, leading to infection and an increased risk of death. The once mighty hunter, now reduced to a pitiful state, struggles to survive. This scenario serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life in the wild. It prompts us to reflect on the interconnectedness of all living beings, where the actions of one species can have catastrophic effects on another. But, as we observe this dark spectacle, we must also consider the role of humans in this equation. Our encroachment on natural habitats and the disruption of ecosystems have led to a rise in human-wildlife conflicts. The very bees that have infested this leopard's wound are also vital pollinators, essential for the health of our planet. Yet, in our quest for progress, we often overlook the consequences of our actions. The leopard's plight is a sobering reminder of what can happen when nature is thrown out of balance. In the end, as we watch this unfortunate creature, we are left with a bitter taste of irony. The leopard, a symbol of strength and beauty, becomes a victim of a situation that is, in many ways, a reflection of our own shortcomings. It is a dark twist of fate that reminds us of our responsibility to coexist with nature, to respect the delicate threads that bind us all. Perhaps the true moral of this story is that in our pursuit of dominance over the natural world, we may find ourselves entangled in a web of our own making, much like the unfortunate leopard caught in a hive of bees. And as we chuckle at the absurdity of a fierce predator being outmatched by tiny insects, we must remember that nature always has the last laugh. In the shadowy realms of the high Himalayas, where the air is crisp and the snow blankets the earth like a ghostly shroud, lives one of nature's most elusive predators, the snow leopard. With its piercing gaze and majestic coat, this feline embodies the spirit of the wild. However, beneath this veneer of beauty lies a harrowing reality that is as grotesque as it is fascinating. Picture, if you will, a snow leopard, its body marred by a horrific wound, a parasitic flower, a grotesque bloom that has taken root in its flesh. This insidious organism, with its tendrils burrowing deep into the skin, siphons nutrients and wreaks havoc on the animal's health. The sight is enough to evoke both horror and intrigue as we witness the struggle of a creature that is both a symbol of grace and a victim of nature's darker side. Yet, the story does not end there. As we delve deeper into the life of this snow leopard, we discover another layer of horror. In the shadowy depths of a forest, where sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, a creature stirs, a deer, once graceful and proud, now marred by a grotesque affliction. Its once vibrant coat is dulled, and a horrific barnacle wound festers on its flank, a sight that would send shivers down the spine of even the most hardened observer. The barnacles, those unassuming marine crustaceans, have found an unlikely host in this terrestrial mammal, transforming the deer into a living canvas of nature's grotesque artistry. How did this happen? What dark twist of fate led to such a bizarre infestation? As we peer into the unsettling world of this deer, we are drawn into the chilling reality of barnacle infestation, an unexpected consequence of nature's relentless cycle. Barnacles are known for their tenacity and ability to cling to surfaces, but their choice of host in this case is both shocking and disturbing. Typically, these creatures thrive in marine environments, attaching themselves to rocks, ships, and even whales. However, in a curious twist of nature, they have latched onto the deer, burrowing into its flesh, and creating a grotesque spectacle of growth. The barnacles, with their hard calcareous shells, can cause significant damage to the deer's skin, leading to infection and severe discomfort. The wound, swollen and oozing, is a testament to the relentless march of these tiny invaders. As we observe the deer, we cannot help but feel in the desolate stretches of the Arctic tundra, where the chilling winds howl like lost souls. A haunting sight emerges: a white fox, its pristine fur marred by a grotesque barnacle wound. This creature, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now bears the burden of a horrific infestation that tells a tale of nature's darker side. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into the unsettling reality of this fox's plight, where the line between survival and suffering blurs into a chilling narrative. The barnacles, small crustaceans that cling to surfaces with an iron grip, have found an unusual host in this vulnerable animal. Typically, these marine dwellers attach themselves to rocks, ships, and even whales, but in this case, they have chosen the soft, vulnerable skin of the fox as their breeding ground. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, the barnacles can be seen protruding from the fox's flesh, their hard, calcified shells contrasting starkly against the delicate fur. The wound is not just a physical burden, it is a festering reminder of how nature can turn cruel. Each barnacle is a tiny fortress, feeding off the fox's nutrients, draining its energy and leaving it weakened and susceptible to infection. The fox's body, once a finely tuned machine of survival, is now a battleground where life and death waltz in a macabre dance. The barnacles, with their insatiable appetite, are a testament to nature's relentless cycle of life, where the weak often fall prey to the strong, or in this case, the opportunistic. Yet, as we observe the fox struggle, we must reflect on the broader implications of this infestation. The barnacle's choice to infest this terrestrial creature raises unsettling questions about the impact of human activity on the environment. Pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction have forced many species to adapt in bizarre ways, leading to unforeseen consequences. This white fox, a victim of circumstance, embodies the tragic intersection of nature and human interference. It serves as a stark reminder that our actions ripple through ecosystems, often with devastating effects. In the end, while the barnacles may seem like the villain,